As a solo operator, one of the easiest ways to increase the quality of your videos or productions is going to be with solid lighting. And you may be in a position to where you're looking for where to start or what lights to purchase first. So in this video, I'm going to go through every light that I own and the order in which I purchased them. First things first, all of my lights are bicolor, which means that they have the ability to change color temperatures. And that's anywhere from 2700K all the way to 6500 Kelvin. And that's a great thing for us because I have the ability to match whatever lights in whatever room that I find myself in. As solo filmmakers, the thing that we have the least of is time because we don't have any help. And learning to use the available light in whatever room that we find ourselves in is going to be the most invaluable tool that we have. And it's free. The first light that I bought is the MRIR 200X. This is the perfect light to start with. If you don't have any lights and you can afford it, this is the light that I would purchase first. It's bicolor, 200 watts, and it's more than enough to be a key light in almost any situation. The next light that I bought, I went big. I got the Aperture 600X. I got this light for one reason. Well, two reasons. The first is I needed more power to light large spaces, and that was either shooting through a window or simply shooting into a corner or the ceiling to increase the available light in the space. The second reason was I caught it on sale. Aperture normally runs a sale around Black Friday and through the holidays, so my initial purchase was to get the Aperture 300X, but I saw that the 600X was only like $300 more, and it was kind of a no-brainer. And that brings me to my third purchase, which is the Aperture 300X. Now this light, I would say, kind of fell in my lap. I found it used for only $400, and I just couldn't resist it. It was a complete steal. And since then, this light has kind of replaced my 200X as my main key light. One of the main reasons that it has become my key light is because it has the option to be powered by a V-mount battery and is noticeably quieter than the 200X. And lastly, as of late, my favorite light has been the MRIR F22X. The main reason that I've been bringing this light almost on every job is because of its portability. Everything packs down into this small case. I don't need to bring a softbox, I don't need to bring a grid because everything is already included. And not to mention, it also can be powered by a V-mount battery. Let's talk about modifiers. If you're not going to get the F22X and you own either one of these other lights, then you're going to need a softbox if you're going to use it as a key light. The softbox that I own and use is the Aperture Light Dome Mark III, and I also own and use the lantern. Some of the other modifiers that I use to kind of shape light is going to be the 2X Fresnel and then the spotlight. Some bonus lights that I have are going to be the Aperture MT Pro that I sometimes use as a hair light and maybe some accents sometimes. And then I also own the 4-light MC kit, which I barely use these days. So here's a hypothetical scenario. If I had to start over today, which lights would I buy in order to continue to run my freelance business? If I was on a budget, I would still start with the 200X. It's more than capable for any situation, most situations that I find myself in these days. But if I had a little bit more money to spend, I would go straight for the F22X. Because of its size, most of the time it's just me on a job, and the ability to grab my Pelican, this MRIR case, and then a light stand, it's unmatched. Who wants to bring more than that on the job? There is one caveat though. It is kind of small if you're going to use it as a key light. I am using it as a key light right now and it's working out in this particular situation. But if you wanted the light just a little bit softer, all you have to do is put in the inside of a 5-in-1 reflector, put it in front of it, and it definitely is going to soften the light. It's going to give you a more flattering look on your subject. Now, once I have that key light in my kit, I'm going to go straight and get a bigger light, which is going to be the 600X. So Slick is still in the same order that I purchased these lights in. The 600X next, and then after that, I would kind of get some hair lights or some accent lights, something like the MT Pro tube or any other tubes that are on the market. And that's just about it. If you need more than a key light and maybe a field light, then it may be time for you to look into getting a team because there's going to be more than you can handle, to be honest with you. Trying to set up 2 cameras at the most and then 2 or 3 lights, you're actually pushing the limits of doing too much. So look into getting a team, look into charging more so you can hire more people to help you on your productions. But that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful, and let me know what you're using as a one-man team or a one-man band. I know I use Aperture products, but Nanlite products are just as good. I know several creators that are using that brand. But until the next video, peace.